Do you know that only 1.5 crore of people pay income tax in India? That's just 1% of the entire population. Well, more people buy motorcycles in India than paying taxes. Motorcycle number of people are 15 crores. Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to discuss about taxation in India and taxation in US. What we are going to learn is some of the practices which Indian government should adopt from US. Well, here is the quick fact about the taxation in India. Indian gross tax to GDP ratio was 9.8% in FY20 as compared to US ratio of around 26% in FY19. Gross tax to GDP is basically a ratio to understand the total taxes collected vis-a-vis the GDP of the country. So basically, higher the taxes, the higher the amount can be utilized to grow the GDP of the country. Let's understand what are the major sources of tax revenue to the government. So in India, we have a structure of direct taxes and indirect taxes. I would not like to go deep into understanding what is direct and indirect. Maybe we'll try to cover in a separate video. But to give a brief, GST is an indirect taxes which constitute around 28% of total taxes in India. Then we have a corporate income tax which is charged basically from a companies, that's constituted around 23 to 26% in India. Then we have a personal income tax which we as an individual or a salaried classes pay to the government, that's around again 25 to 30% in India. Then we have a excise duty and customs which is around 15 to 18%, that constitutes around 100% of taxes in India. Whereas in US the distribution is a bit different. They have a personal income tax which is 50%. Then they have a corporate income tax which is just 7 to 8%. Then they have an social insurance tax which is around 35 to 40%. Then they have an excise and OCTRA and everything which is around 8 to 10%. One of the major differentiator which I found was a personal income tax. In India, it is just 25 to 30%, whereas in US, that is 50%. There is a huge gap or a huge amount of untaxed people who are not paying up the taxes in individual category that need to be brought into a taxable category. Now that's a $1 million question. How do we get that and who are these people? Well, first, who are these people? Definitely a salaried class of people who are definitely paying a salary, and by no means they should be taxed anymore. The second class of people are the farmers. Well, it's a very politically sensitive issues and no government want to get into it. There are farmers who are earning in crores but still they are not paying up any taxes. Well, even I don't want to get into it because government will not act on it. Then there are third class of people who are normally into an informal sector, a small business owners, carpenters, or your maids, or anyone who's earning decent amount of income consisting of 40-50,000 a month. These are the people who normally takes money in their cash and don't account in the system. US is amongst the world's leader when it comes to voluntary compliance rate. According to a survey conducted, around 88% people said that hiding their taxes or non-paying taxes, it's an illegal, it's a crime for them. Well, in India, the ratio is quite low and hiding the taxes is considered as a business trick in India. Just for an example, suppose you are owning a car which is worth around 5 to 6 lakhs and the monthly upkeep or a maintenance comes to around 8 to 10,000. If you are able to spend 8 to 10,000 on a monthly basis for your car, you are definitely liable to pay your taxes because you would definitely be earning good amount of money on a yearly or a monthly basis. So these are the people we need to tax. Now, what are the major challenges? Why these people are not paying up the taxes? First, what I understand is the system is not very efficient when it comes to registrations, when it comes to compliances. There are too many taxes, there are too many options, or there are too many registrations which a business owners needs to take to comply to these provisions. And for a small business owners, they would just prefer to do things in a cash rather than getting up into GST or income tax. Government should definitely come up with a fair and transparent system wherein one registration is enough and one tax is enough. You just pay up that system and you're okay. And one of the most important mindset which a business owner should change is everyone is using the resources of the government. You can't run a business without an infrastructure being provided by the government. You can't run a business without proper resources or electricity which has been provided to you by the government. So as an individuals or as a business owners, we should be diligent or honest enough to pay what is due to the government, because the 1% of population is supporting the 99%. That's not a fair game. That has to be a fair game. Okay, so let's try to achieve that 1% to maybe 5%, 10%, 20%, 30%. Imagine a situation wherein instead of 1.5 crore, 5 crore population is paying up the taxes, 10 crore population is paying up the taxes. How much surplus would government have to spend it towards the infrastructure, towards building up the world-class system within the country? Drop us a comment box below. What are the ways government should definitely try to change, and what are the improvements government should definitely learn from the other countries? Last but not the least, subscribe to our channel and like this video.